Hello, this is Gary Marr of Glendale Community College. I will be your instructor for CIS156 Online, Section 37716. What I typically do for my online classes is I have a couple of short videos I prepare to start the class off with. One goes over the syllabus quickly, and the other one talks about some of the things that are happening on Canvas. So this is the syllabus video, and if you go to Canvas, it'll be your second option down. You can look at this online, print it out, do whatever you want. Keep it handy though. It'll have a lot of the important information regarding the class. Starting off with all of my contact information. Now I'm very available. I'm the department chair, so I don't have a full teaching load, so I should be able to answer any questions over the phone that you have. Even though it's an online class, we don't have to restrict our communication to be just digital, either email discussion or through the Canvas email system. We can also talk on the phone. This is an online class. It's a 3-credit class. It goes from essentially September 20th to December 14th. The main deliverables are from the class are here. This curriculum I wrote for the district about 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody else is using the same curriculum. And what we do, this is the basics. We will expand beyond this a little bit, but the basics should be covered, always covered in this little list of items here. The textbook is here. It's about $140, I think, in the bookstore, but you should be able to find it much less used. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can also rent it. We'll be starting off using the download from the Python site and also a product called Thony, but we will also be using another product called PyScripter. These are going to be the IDE developer designer software programs we're going to use to write our Python code. Probably a good idea to have a USB device drive just so you can back things up. Attendance, basically weekly you're going to be asked to send me an email to tell me your progress. I want to know what you're working on and what you have questions on. And if you do that, you get 5 points. Grades, this is all fairly self-explanatory. I try to keep the format simple. I try to keep the point count simple. This class has got 505 points, not 2,462 or some other weird number. I try to also have point scores that can easily be determined based on percentage that you get A, B, C, D. 90% is an A, 80 to 90 B, etc. We've got 4 tests, a midterm. The tests will all be basically, everything's Canvas, but the tests will pretty much be multiple choice, true, false. The midterm and final will be more pithy questions, short answers. You'll have 10 labs, each worth 10 points. Those will be assignments out of the book. You'll have some discussion questions that you'll have to participate in, and based on your participation, you can get up to 5 points. You'll get 5 points if you post the original response to the discussion question into 2 other members of the class. If you do less than that, then you're going to get less points. There's the participation credit. I want you to do all tests and all assignments to get an A. I mean, it may be possibly statistically to have enough points for an A, but you have to participate in the entire class. Late work, makeup, all speaks for itself. Pretty much if you let me know that you're going to have a conflict, you're going to be someplace, we can typically work it out, with the exception of the end of class. We have to finish this class on the 14th, but in between that, we can be flexible. My expectations, I'll let you read those. The technology is kind of a boilerplate. There's nothing really here that I don't think should surprise anybody. Obviously, you have to have connectivity to the internet. If you don't have it at home, at work, you can always come to school and use the PCs here. The High-Tech Center has several hundred personal computers. Some information about Canvas, which is our LMS, or our learning module management system. We got some statements here on diversity, safety, academic honesty. There should be also some statements on if you have a disability, combinations we need to make. If anyone has a disability and needs accommodations, please let me know as soon as possible so we can get it accommodated. This is kind of a rough schedule. It's not real detail, but it should have pretty much everything identified on a weekly basis. You're going to find that when you go into the modules section of this Canvas site, that every week lays out what you have to read, quizzes you're going to have to take, tests, or I should say practice quizzes, tests, assignments, etc. We'll talk about that tomorrow in the next video. And of course, that's the end of the class. The course summary is just the calendar entries from Canvas. So hopefully that helps. I mean, it's a real rough overview. Look this over. Let me know if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.